All right, y'all. I want to welcome y'all to the Thunderdome this morning on this Saturday. Got dishes started, laundry started, because I'm a good husband. And bread. Look at that. Hopefully I made Hawaiian bread. We'll find out very soon. It's already starting to rise. I just put it in. And the secret ingredient, believe it or not, for Hawaiian bread, pineapple juice. Who knew? But according to that, that's the secret ingredient, pineapple juice. All right, so you guys will be with me here. We'll see if I did that good on the bread. The dough was actually a little dry, so I decided to add a little bit of milk to it to kind of, make it a little bit more moist. So hopefully I didn't add too much milk. I just try to add just enough where it wasn't moist. To where it wasn't so dry. So, because I figured dry dough may not rise, but wet dough might. So, I don't know. We're giving it a shot. See what happens. All right, y'all. So, got a package. It's probably going to be the video of packages more than anything. So I'll show you what I got. Y'all, so I opened up the package. This is what I got. It's a Norway flag. It is Norway. And I'll tell you why I got it here in a minute. But I had to open it first. Because I wanted to celebrate different holidays, like throughout the world, so to speak. And one holiday that really popped out to me, well, two actually from Norway, which I'll be using this flag for. Let me show you guys what it looks like first. All right, there it is. It's a nice flag. But yeah, this is going to be for like the St. Hans Day. I hope I'm saying that right. But anyway, it is basically a holiday to celebrate John the Baptist. And because supposedly that was about the time when he was born, John the Baptist. And also, but it doesn't just combine John the Baptist. It's also a pagan holiday. I believe, if I did my research right, and if I didn't, you guys can comment me here in the comments and correct me, because I do not mind. I'm learning this as I go. But I believe it's kind of also a little bit of a Viking holiday in Norway, because, Vikings in Norway. And so from what I'm gathering anyway, from what I've read, so it combines John the Baptist, but it also combines that with the pagan holiday as well, where they have a big meal like we would have for the 4th of July, but instead of having fireworks, you'd have a big bonfire. So there'd be a big bonfire where basically you would take like all of the bad juju that's going on. If there's any bad juju at all, you're kind of like burning it in the bonfire. You're getting yourself, halfway through the year, any bad juju or whatever. So that's what I gathered of it. And that sounds like a really cool holiday. So I was like, ooh, that'd be really cool. And then also, they have Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas. And I'm kind of looking more into that holiday, but it sounds really cool too. So I was like, ooh, another reason to fly the Norwegian flag too. I might fly it then as well, but definitely fly it for in June next year for St. Anne Day. I'll definitely be celebrating it. I think it's like on a Monday next year or a Tuesday. I think it's nope, I take that back. It's on a Wednesday, June 24th next year. It'll be on a Wednesday, but I'll still be celebrating it one way or the other. I might have to wait and celebrate it that weekend or the weekend before, but either way, I'll be celebrating it. So there's that. Oh, and also, if you guys have any suggestions for me on Norwegian beer, any Norwegian beer that I should drink at that time, please let me know. I will see about adding that to my celebrations. The beer and the flag will be also for the Boxing Day, not just for that one, because I'm still looking into the Boxing Day, but it sounds really cool. I'm going to do a little bit more research, and I'll put that in this video as well. But yeah, it sounds really, really awesome. So there's that. And I've got more packages coming in. So we'll see what else I get in an upcoming week or days. Because I did order some stuff. I ordered some stuff last week that should be coming in sometime this weekend. I think I got one more package coming in, hopefully. It may not come in, though, until next week, so I may have to put it on next week's video. Don't know yet. And then there's some stuff that I ordered Friday, so that definitely will be on next week's video. So there's that. So already things to look forward to. How about that? And I got to do some package opening. But first, I'm going to go check on my bread because it just went off. All right, y'all, check it out. This is my bread. I made it. It is still, it's not hard, so we're good there. It's golden brown, or it's starting to turn golden brown, so I will now let it cool, and we'll see what it tastes like. Hopefully I didn't take it out too soon, but we'll find out. I just looked it up. So, according to what I've just found, Boxing Day in Norway is actually like, it's an extra day of Christmas, if you will. It's not, I mean, Christmas for them is same as us. Like, they give gifts, you know, spend time with family, that kind of thing. The 26th isn't so much as giving more gifts necessarily, but it is like spending time with family. And instead of like having traditionally maybe a big feast on the 26th like you would on the 25th, which I'm sure they do on the 25th. They celebrate Christmas just like we do. So a big feast, you know, family, friends gathering together, that sort of thing. So the 26th is like outdoor activities or activities in general with your family and friends. Without knowing it, I think we kind of celebrate that anyway here in America. To a certain degree, some people do. I mean, like, they maybe if you've got the 26th off the next day anyway, typically a lot of people will, you know, maybe go out with their families to movies and that kind of thing. Not saying you wouldn't do that on the 25th too, but people are more likely to do it on the 26th just because, okay, now we've had our meal, now we've been together with family and friends. So the next day we're kind of ready to go out and do stuff. So also says like maybe a hike, outdoor hike as long as the weather permits, maybe hockey or ice skating, that kind of stuff. So sounds really interesting. I'll definitely, like I said, celebrate it. Sound like a lot of fun to me. I know Angela will be down. And like I said, maybe try to find me a Norwegian beer and I'll drink it on the 26th. And definitely also drink it also on the 24th of June. So that would be really cool. So 2 things to look forward to with that flag. So it might be kind of fun, even though I'm not Norwegian. Who cares? It sounds like really cool holidays. So now back over here, we're going to try this bread. I think it's cool enough now. It should be. It's still warm, but it's cool enough. So I'm going to cut it and go from there. Okay, here's the verdict. Now I've cut it. As you can see, some of my slices might be a little bit bigger, but it's okay. So the verdict is, that's bread. That's definitely bread. So there you go. I don't know if it's Hawaiian or not, but it's definitely bread. And that's the main thing. And I think the slices are at least small enough where you can probably fit them in the toaster. I might make 1 or 2 slices a little bit thinner, but I think we'll be okay. So good. All right, y'all. Had to do this. So we got the heel. I want to try it. I don't know about Hawaiian bread. I might have to add a little bit more. Sorry. I don't know about Hawaiian bread. I might have to add a little bit more pineapple juice next time for more of a taste for Hawaiian bread. Because I added a cup like it said, and I don't know about Hawaiian bread, but it is bread. It tastes really good. So there you go. Right now, watching Shark Week, of course, because it's still Shark Week, and I'm trying some Olipop. So, Olipop. So here we go. Olipop. And this one is apple crisp. So we're gonna find out how it tastes. Probably gonna leave some for Angela so she can taste it too. Because I try to be a good husband. So there we go, apple crisp soda. And I don't know what to think about this yet, but I've tried the other kind and I didn't really like it. But Olipop might be better, I don't know. And if it is, I might, who knows, I may change over. I may, because this is healthier soda for you. So I may change over from my traditional soda to Olipop. So we'll see. See what it tastes like. Here we go. Ooh, that's really good. First off, it delivers. It does taste like apple crisp. Plus, it's got the right amount of sugar. Not too much, not too little. My taste buds are still trying to get with the taste with the apple crisp with soda. It's just different. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just different. But it's really good. And it's got like a little bit of a sour kick to it at the very end. So I don't know if they meant that or not, but so it might be more of like a sour or a tart type soda. Nevertheless, it, like I said, the amount of fizz in it's about right. It does taste like it's got maybe a little bit of sugar. I'm not sure if it does, but it tastes like it. But not too much. I'm looking on here. Sodium is at a 1%, so it may not have that much sugar. I'm not sure, but it doesn't taste bad. Like I said, it's got just the right amount of fizz and everything for a soda. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm about to change sodas over it, but it doesn't taste too bad for a healthy kick soda. Maybe something that I might put in my lunch, or, you know, something I might drink more often than regular soda just because it is healthier. I could see me doing that at some point in the future. Maybe not right away because I got a lot of soda right now, but in the near future, I could see me changing over. So there's that. There's that. Yeah, y'all. Our flowers are blooming. Flowers are blooming. It has been, just so you guys know, it's been a rainy day. Rain off and on. So that, as you can see with the sky, that is the reason why I'm not really going out and doing much this weekend. So if this is kind of a boring video, well, the weather would be pretty much it. But it's nice to me. I mean, I'm having a nice time inside just doing nothing. But of course, there's Shark Week flags going. We got the man in the boat plants. They are blooming. See if we got any more over here. More dahlias blooming there. Got the red ones. And there's some more that's about to bloom. There's another dahlia there and another dahlia back here that's about to bloom. So there's that. And then next year we'll have more lilies over here, but there should be some dahlias in here too that should start blooming. But even if they don't, we should have at least lilies next year. I'll try to get my dahlias out of here by the end of the year before it gets cold, because my mom said if you take the bulbs out before it gets cold and then you put them back in, the plant will come right back. So I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens. But there you go. Okay guys, so now I got stuff to show you. By the way, Panther's here. I guess he's wanting to see what I got. He's probably thinking I got some for him, and I do not. So first things first, I got this free today, believe it or not. I'm just gonna let people know, if you go onto the McDonald app, if you happen to get points, they have a thing now for a 5x7. You get a free 5x7 photo. You know, like where you put a photo on a magnet. Well, a free 5x7 photo magnet is what I should say. So you get your photos on a magnet. This is what I did. So like our wedding photos, as you can see all the way through. I thought that was really cool. So that I'm going to put up in here somewhere. I thought that was really cool. So that'll be my freebie. So that was my freebie from McDonald's with my points. And then of course I got more pictures too, but those are for relatives. We're gonna mail those off so that way relatives get some of their photos from our wedding as well, because we had a photographer at our wedding that told people not to take pictures. So because of that, we're trying to make sure everybody gets pictures. So trying to get everybody at least that was in the wedding first, and then we'll try to get everybody else. Excuse me. So anyway, I got this Coke. I did not get one of them for Angela, but let's see who I got, because depending on who I got, she might benefit anyway. I don't know. Who said I had anything for you? I don't think I have this one, so this one might be mine. I have to go back and look, but I do not think I have this one. So there's that one. And they're becoming scarce now. I can't hardly ever find them, so. Because, like, this is the Coke one that I got for Angela today. Because so that way at least she's got a Coke. But I did not find. Did not find one that I was wanting. But it's okay. And then I do have some Star Wars ones to open up, but that may be my last one, because these might be my last ones because they're becoming scarce. So they're hard to find around here anyway. I may have to go online to find them. But at any rate, first we're going to do the teammates. So this is the baseball teammates. With baseball going on right now. So I'm going to have to cut him open. I got a couple t-shirts I want to work on too this weekend. I don't got anything for you. Probably should have turned a light on so I could see better. Let's see here. That's better. So San Francisco Giants, number 16. I can't make out the name. But there you go. So I got Giants, and who's in the plastic? Look like Atlanta Braves. And it would be a number 19, I think. So Atlanta Braves, number 19. That's what he looks like. You can see him, because I don't really want to get him out of the package, at least not yet. I might later on, because I'm thinking I might try to display them later. And they come with their own puzzle pieces, and they're reversible puzzle pieces. So there's that. And these might actually snap together. Yeah, these actually snap together. So there's that. So I'll put that away here in a little bit. Let's see who we got though. Let's see who we got. Panther has lost interest now. I think he knows I didn't get him anything. He's like, ooh, you got stuff for me. Like, no, I don't. Okay, I think I know who the Brave is. That is Ronald. And I know I might mess this up, but Ronald Acarara Jr. Hopefully I said that right. I don't know. But that is him. So that's the Atlanta Brave. I'm holding him upside down. Sorry, it's the wind. The wind's closing the doors because I got all the windows open. So there's that. And then the Oriole, nope, the San Francisco, Raphael Devers. So that's who this is, Raphael Devers. So that's pretty cool. So I've got 4 off of my list now. I've got 4 off of the list, and it does say there's 5 rare ones. There's a Crystal Bobby Witt Jr. from the Royals that's in this. There is a glow-in-the-dark Francisco Lindor. There's a rare Mike Trout in his vintage uniform. And then there is Junior Cameronero. He is going to be in the Tampa Bay Rays vintage uniform. And last but not least, metallic gold Paul Skinnies or Skinnies. So there you go. That's the rare ones. I kind of want to get Bobby Witt. That'd be really cool. But hey, I'm a Royals fan, so that's the ones I'm really looking for. But I'm going to try to get them all. But I really want the Kansas City ones, as we know. Just like this one, I want them all, but I really want especially want the Boston Celtics. So if I get a Boston Celtics, it's an automatic score. Let's see who we got here. Okay, this one is number 1. I can't make it out, but I'm sure if I see the stuff, I might know who he is, see the pictures. But anyway, there he is. He's a number 1. That's what he looks like in the package. And then the one that's not in the package, I think we got a New York Knick. One of the New York Knicks. All right, so see who we got here. Oh, and we got puzzle pieces, of course. So we got this one. And this one. So they will not go together this time. There's that. All right, I think I see number 1. That was Atlanta. The Atlanta Hawks, and that would be Jalen Johnson. So that's who that is. So we've got Jalen Johnson in here. So that's Jalen Johnson. And it scared him out of the window. Ooh, I can see why. Well, you know what? I thought this is New York, but I might be wrong. Oh no, I still think I'm right. I just gotta find him. Hold on. This is easier when it's not so dark. Aha, there he is. Way out on the side where I wasn't looking. Carl Anthony of the New York Knicks. So that's Carl Anthony. So we've got Carl Anthony. All right. So that is the NBA players that I've got so far. So I've got, all right. So I got 4 of these now, and I got 4 of the MLB ones. So now let's see who we've got for, ooh, excuse me, the NFL. And this is from last year, so I'll try to get as many of these as I can until they update them in 2026. And then I'll definitely be trying to get the 2026 ones. Ooh, I got a gold one. I got a gold Pat Mahomes. I already know who that is. So I got the golden one of Pat Mahomes. I got one of the rare ones. So I'll definitely put him up there with my Chief stuff. So I'll put him up above. And then we got, who else? See if we can get him out of there. Okay, we got a Titan. Tennessee Titan. But I can't really make out the jersey. But there he is, the Tennessee Titan. I don't know if y'all can see because of the glare. But there you go. Tennessee Titan. Panthers playing with a... I left him trash in here on purpose. Because he likes meshing down on that box for whatever reason. I guess because the plastic makes a certain sound. He likes playing with it. Now I think he just realized that we're trapped in here because the door's shut. I'll open it back up here in a minute. But let's see who we got. So we know we got Pat Mahomes and the Tennessee Titan. I need to be able to see here. I know he's on here. At least he should be on here. Oh, there he is at the very bottom. DeAndre Hopkins. So that's who I got. DeAndre Hopkins. So there you go. there you go. So I've got 4 of them now. And then I believe I should have puzzle pieces there too, and I do. So we've got this puzzle piece, and we've got this one. So we'll see what that does. But hey, I got 4 new ones. I got 4 of the players from each of the sets now. So I didn't get any duplicates. So that's good. And we'll see what happens next week when I go back to pick up some more. All right, y'all. Now we'll see what I got on the Star Wars. And yes, I will still collect the Deadpool one and the other one, but I only guess that was on my payday. This wasn't my payday. This was Angela's payday. So those I'll get on my payday. Okay, so I got this one, which I don't think I have him yet. I think that was it a rare one? It's not showing. Oh yeah, it does. So I already got this one. This one was a rare one. So I'll probably give that one to Angela. We'll see what she gets today. But there's that one. And it was a rare one. But I already have it. So I'll give that one to her. Because I don't think she has that one yet. Alright, let's see which one I got on this one. And I got this one, which is another one I did not need. I'm just missing 2. So, as I said, once you get down to the last 2, it's kind of hard to find. So, but I might help Angela out, so I'll give those to her. All right, that's all I got there. So, onwards and upwards. Hello! So, today's Sunday. Watching Shark Week. They're gonna punch the shark, evidently. I don't know. I don't know. But at any rate, got the house cleaned up today. So there's that. Just got through eating lunch. It's been kind of a slow weekend. So it's not really a whole lot to show y'all. Sun finally came out, so that's a plus. I'll probably try to get a few things done here in a little bit because I've been kind of lazy outside getting the house cleaned. I did do that, so there is that. But yeah, now I am going to get started here. But give you guys a recap. So SummerSlam last night was freaking amazing. I loved it. Something's happened as predicted. Like I predicted the Bella Twins were going to turn, and they did. I predicted that CM Punk was going to retain, and he did. However, I thought that Solo Sikoa was probably going to also turn heel. He did not. I thought he's going to rejoin the Bloodline. That did not happen last night, so I was surprised by that. And, and another thing as predicted, Obo won. Although I was not expecting that match to be as good as it was a freaking great match. I loved it. But yeah, that one happened as predicted. And then also as predicted, I kind of thought that, what's his name? I forgot. That'll help you all out, I know. But anyway, I thought that the SmackDown manager was going to lose. He did. He's going back to his being a SmackDown manager, or whatever you want to say, the manager of SmackDown. So it's kind of what I figured was going to happen there. Nick Aldis, that's what I was thinking of. But I figured Nick Aldis is going to lose, and he did. I was kind of hoping he might win, but that happened as predicted. Oh, and then Liv Morgan retaining. I thought in a way, I wasn't sure how that match was going to play out, to be honest. I didn't know if Io would take it or not. Because Io is one hell of a wrestler. And we all know that Mommy has never beaten her yet, Rhea Ripley. But Rhea Ripley has beaten, Liv Morgan time and time again. So I thought maybe that they're going to play that out to where Liv was not going to beat Io, but I was proven wrong. However, I will say this. Io did beat her. She did beat Io Sky, prior. I mean, excuse me. Io did beat Liv prior to this match. So, I could see this definitely being a rivalry between the two of them, where you'll definitely see them again. This is definitely not over by any stretch of the imagination. I do see them possibly having a rematch. Not necessarily right away, but I do see it happening sometime in the future. I just don't see that rivalry dying. But it was fun to watch, and we'll see what night 2 brings. Danhausen is supposed to wrestle, so that'll be fun. And more. Plus, we got Seth Rollins versus... That's probably going to be the big match of the night. Will be Seth Rollins taking on the Tribal Chief. So, we'll see what happens there. But, I think my prediction... Excuse me. Of the matches that I can kind of remember that are happening tonight, my prediction would be that I think Danhausen is going to get his money. He's going to get to keep the monies. I'm not sure how it's going to happen yet, but I see that happening. Also, I'm going to predict that... Roman Reigns keeps the title, because I don't really think that he's going to lose it this early. So, I look for him to retain. He might get help from the Bloodline, because the Bloodline did get a day off yesterday, so who knows, they might help him out tonight. Well, I mean, they wrestled last night, so since their match was last night, they may help him out tonight, so that's still a possibility. I don't think that there's an intercontinental title, but there might be. I'm not sure. Wait and see on that one. And another thing that was unpredictable that I thought of just now, Cody Rhodes won last night. Cody Rhodes lost as predicted. Like I said, I thought CM Punk was going to win that one. But what I didn't think was going to happen that happened in that match. Randy Orton came back, so that was really cool. I forgot about that. But yeah, I think Bayley's going to lose her match unless someone comes to help her. I kind of wonder if she's not going to get help. I wonder if someone's not coming back. I just got a prediction that we might see a comeback there. Maybe at least one, maybe two ladies. I'm predicting. I kind of wonder if CM Punk's wife isn't coming back, and if she does, she might help Bayley out. Because, let me put it this way. I think Bayley's going to lose that match. Like I said, I don't know if I said that, but anyway, I think Bayley's going to lose to Lyra. I mean to Valkyria. I think she's going to lose to Valkyria. But I think Valkyria is going to basically flip and really try to injure Bayley, and then that's probably when CM Punk's wife is going to come out and try to help. That's what I'm predicting anyway. I think we're going to see some help from some other superstars to help Bayley out. So that would be really cool if it does happen. Even if it doesn't, that's my prediction. Who else? I don't know if there's any other. I know there's more matches, but I forgot who's got a match. There's got to be more than just 3. There's usually 4. But anyway, that's my predictions. I don't, because I can't think of the other matches, so I know I'm probably forgetting some. But it should be an interesting thing. And like I said, I'm hoping, right now, I'm hoping that CM Punk's wife comes back, obviously. AJ. So I'm hoping she comes back. And I was kind of hoping last night that Valkyra was coming back, but that did not happen. So I was hoping that maybe she would come out and challenge Liv, but that did not happen. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. And I'm also hoping Mommy comes back, but I think she's still out with an injury as far as we know. And I don't really see... saying that, so I think they have to interim challenge for the ladies on that side. Come to think of it, that might be the match. Who's going to be the interim champ until Bailey comes back? I mean, not Bailey, but until Rhea Ripley comes back. Like I said, I was kind of hoping really Rhea Ripley was already coming back, but she may come back for SummerSlam to challenge the interim. I don't look for that to happen, though, not right away. I think it comes to that. I don't know who's going to win that match. I really, to be honest with you, I don't know. So it's hard for me to predict. It could go either way, so I'm not going to predict that one. Guess. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to leave that one alone. But the rest of them, that's my predictions. So, like I said, I know I'm probably forgetting 1 or 2 matches tonight. So, but anyway, there you go. And we'll see how right I am tonight. Right. I got the mowing done just before Angela got home. I did not get the trimming done before she got home, though. But now, see if I can find those other watermelons. There is one back here. It's right back here. If I gotta zoom in. Hold on, I lost him. There he is. One right there. How about that? And it might be good to go. I'm gonna find out. If it is, I'm taking him. Okay, the verdict is he's still a little small yet. So I'm gonna keep looking though, because the other ones are about as big as he is now when I first found them. So they might be a little bigger. We'll see. All right, so we got this one. We got that one. It's kind of got a couple cuts on him, but I think he'll still be okay. And there's another one, a smaller one, right there. He's just started from the looks of things. And there might be more in here that's starting up. I don't know. And of course, we got this one here at the end. So I don't think that this one and this one are quite ready yet. I think they might get a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna leave them a couple of days, just see what happens, see if I'm right. So I'm gonna leave them for this video, so check back in the next video, we'll see. But I got a couple more cucumbers for Angela, so a few more. So cucumbers are still coming, so that's good. And then over here, I will show you guys, first off, the pumpkin, which was right here on the concrete, has now moved. I think it was right here, more in the center, but at any rate, I think it moved over here. It's still ripe. There's still nothing wrong with it. So that being said, I'm gonna let it go, see what happens. Because it's not dead, and it's been ripe now for, or it's been orange now for the last couple weeks. So I'm gonna let it go, see what happens, see if it gets bigger. And then over here We have one that is turned over here. That's kind of small. But I mean, it is a pumpkin. I didn't even know, I don't even know if I knew that there was one over here. I knew there's one up that way. Maybe it moved down here. But because these vines have kind of gotten bigger. But at any rate, there's another one. And I believe there's one back this way somewhere. It's gonna be hard to find. This, I believe, might be, I'm gonna wait and see what it does, but that might be one of my sunflowers. We'll see, because I planted them late. I'm hoping it's a sunflower. It might reproduce next year, or reproduce after it grows. There's my pumpkin. So there's another one that's green. And I think there's more back there, but it's hard to see right now. And then, let me get back. Might be one growing there. Don't know yet. We'll see. Because these vines continue to grow out. I actually had to mow some of these back because I don't want them going too far up to the tree and to the house. But I really don't like this either. Had I got out here earlier, I probably would have moved a lot of these back around, but it's okay. So yeah, I know there's at least one more pumpkin out that way somewhere. I believe I did see one the last time I made a video. Know that there's one up here. There he is. He is turning. So there he is. And then we got one up here that's turned. So, and like I said, I believe there's at least one more back that way. Because I believe I counted 6 last time I was out here. That one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess that is 6. But like I said, there might be more, who knows? But that's the 6 that I know about, put it that way. Say, there may be more in there. Time will tell. Time will definitely tell. But we will see. We will see. Oh, here's another one. So that might be number 7. Because here's another one right here that's getting ready to turn. And like I said, we know about that one. So, yeah. So there's quite a few anyway. Quite a few. We'll see what happens there. And that's quite a vine. So I'll have to remember that next year when I plant it. But yeah. All right, y'all. Just got dinner done. Made some meatloaf. And I'm going to try this soda. Root beer float. I know they made this before, but I shall try it again. All right, be ready for a thirst trap here. You're seeing my shoulders. That's right. Taste test. So if you're anywhere from Florida, Texas, to California, you can get in the game at the speed of sports and feel the sweat in all 50 really good. The DraftKings experience. I can taste the vanilla with the root beer, so it tastes really good. It does got that float type taste, so really good. Really good. All right, y'all. So we watched SummerSlam. Roman Reigns kept the title. I kind of figured that would happen. I will have to admit, for the ladies match, yeah, y'all are getting a little bit of a thirst trap there. But anyway, for the ladies match, I have to admit, I was cheering for who won, so excuse me, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, gosh, I'm trying to think of her name now. But yeah, I was definitely cheering for her. That's bad, isn't it? I'm getting tired, and that's why my brain is. Chelsea Green, I'm sorry. I was cheering for Chelsea Green. I'm glad she won. There it is. I was having a brain fart. It happens. Hate that. But yeah. Chad Gable got a win. Glad to see him finally win a title. I kind of thought that would happen, but I wasn't sure. So hats off to him. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because when it comes to the ladies, like I said, though, that going back to the ladies match, I couldn't pick a winner there. And in that 4-way match, that was completely surprising. I'm glad I didn't pick anybody in that match. I think if I would have, I would have picked. Ooh. I don't know who I would have picked in that one either, to be honest. So I'm kind of glad I didn't pick, because it would have been hard for me to pick one or the other. But once it became a 4-way match, I'm like, okay, I think I know where this is going. And it kind of went the way I thought it would go. So it went where Kevin Owens won. KO won. So congratulations on his comeback. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I figured that was going to happen once he entered the 4-way. He's going to win it. And sure enough, he did. So, but yeah, that was another great match. All of them were great tonight. I was impressed. WWE hit this one out of the park. They did. So I'm anxious to see what they do on Monday Night Raw and going from there. Other than that, I know it's kind of a boring weekend. Not a whole lot happened. I got a nice sunburn today. You can tell when I was out there mowing where my tank top was. So, yay for that. Now I kind of wish I didn't wear the tank top, even though, because, oh well. But moving on, we do have plans next week, so that is going to happen. Well, hopefully it happens. Just because you got plans doesn't mean it's going to happen that way. But we do have plans for this upcoming weekend, so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to give everything away, but just stay tuned that we do have some plans. Other than that, just not a whole lot going on this weekend. Not a whole lot of plans. It was just more or less just staying at home, getting caught up on Shark Week on the Discovery Channel, and just getting stuff done around the house. So I know I meant to get some more of our screen done today or this weekend, and I did not do that. I wish I would have. I'm kicking myself in the butt for that, because the weather was really decent for that. But we ended up going to get more extra groceries instead, which I think has helped us out, so I'm not complaining about that either. So something that we needed to do, and it looks like I may be working some overtime for the next few Fridays. We'll see, but definitely think I'll probably be working this Friday anyway. And I got a case of the yawn, so on that note, I think I'm going to bug off of this. But yeah, it's been a good weekend. Like I said, I wish I had more footage for y'all, but at least y'all got to see the watermelons. They're starting to look good outside in our garden. Pumpkins are starting to look good out there. And then you saw what stuff I got this weekend. So unfortunately, the Coca-Cola thing has come to an end. I don't think there's any more of those. They still do have those cups at McDonald's though. So maybe we'll be able to complete our sets. Only thing is, I only need 2 cups left, so it's now getting harder to get those cups. I may have to just cheat and get them off of eBay, but it is what it is. But on that note, like I said, that's all I got for y'all. And I will see you all on the next video. Bye for now. Peace out.